How's it going, guys? Now today, with the Sidemen charity match looming pretty near in the future, I've decided to make a tier list of every player that's played in any of the matches, and there's over 60 of them, which is kind of mental. Now I feel a bit uncomfortable doing these videos because who am I to be the judge of footballing ability? I feel like if I was like a baller, if I was like Toby or Simon or something, I can get away with this. But who am I to be like, nah, they're shit. But a brand deal's a brand deal, so we're gonna do it. Speaking of that, do you remember last year the legends over at FootMob did stats, live player ratings, all of that for the Sidemen charity match? Well, they're doing it again this year. The stats are so in-depth, it's so cool to look at, so make sure you download the app before the game this year. FootMob is legitimately the best app for football. Over 50 million people have downloaded it already, and with the Premier League starting this weekend, now's the perfect time if you haven't already. It shows you live scores, advanced XG and XA, shot maps, player profiles and ratings, literally so much more, including their brand new feature of an AI momentum graph, so you can see how the game's going. It's actually nuts. And if you go into settings, more, redeem code, and put in W2SP, you could win 2 tickets to this year's sold-out Sidemen charity match. So what are you waiting for? Check out FootMob. I'll leave a link in the description. Let's go. Okay, first of all, we got my good friend Anison Gibb. Unfortunately, you're going in poo, my friend. He had an absolute shocker last year, and a couple years ago, he got kneed in the face by Hughesy, which wasn't his fault, granted, but he's never had a great performance, I wouldn't say. Next up, we got Tobe Jizzle. He's got to go goated. He's had some great goals, some great assists. He's one of our best players, although he's very injury-prone. He's a crocked 33-year-old. Then we've got Bazinga. Indecent. He's a solid defender, although this year, I don't want to spoil anything, but I think he's playing a bit further up the field, so I might be finished in defence without him there. Then we got DJ Mario. What year did he play? Was he 2018? I don't know. But he is good. I know he's good. He's good at football. He's a baller, so I'm going to put him in. I mean, if you maybe he'd go great if I remembered what he'd done, but I'm putting him decent. Okay, next up, we've got the main man, Bateson. Mate, he's fantastic for content, and he's you know what? Fair play to him. He gives it his all, but he's got to go poo, unfortunately. Then we got Capcom Tom, who is great at golf. Not so much at football, I don't think. Do I put him just there or poo? Oh, I'm sorry, Tom. I'm gonna. Was it? No, I'm gonna have to go poo. I'm sorry. This is why I'm not doing this. I have no right to say, so you're poo at football. I'm poo. But like, I don't know. Casper Lee. He's poo as well. No, I don't know. Was he any good at football? I can't remember. I should have done more recent years. I'm gonna put him just there. But I think I'm being generous with that. Castro. Oh, I'm gonna put him great. I think he scored a header. He beat Zerka to a header, which was some dodgy defending by Josh, but he scored nonetheless. Has he scored twice? I think he might have scored last game as well. I don't really know. But he did score because then he went, my mum's beating cancer. That was quite sweet. He's going great. Solid player. Very solid player. Next up, we've got poor Charlie Morley. Now, bless him. It's such a shame. He literally, he might be the best YouTube footballer, or he's up there. But when we played him, we needed a goalkeeper, and he was like a YouTube goalkeeper at the time. So poor lad was wasted in goal, but he played well in goal. So I'm gonna go decent. Obviously, if he was outfield, he'd probably be great or goated. Then we've got the Burnt Chip, who I don't think he even played. Did Chip play? I think he pulled out. He did. No, I think he bottled it. So we're going poo. We're going big old poo. Chris MD, it's an easy one. Goated, solid player. Whichever team he plays for, he's a bit of a Judas, but whenever he plays, he's very, very good. Then we've got Manny. Again, he's going and goated. Come on. The brother of Tobe Jizzle. Is he better than Tobe Jizzle? Some would argue he is. He's definitely not as injury prone, I don't think. Then we've got George Not Found. I don't know. Was he poo? I think he was poo. I'm pretty sure he was poo. Randolph, poo. But no, he does try. I feel this is horrible. This is horrible. Okay, Hughesy. Right. Hughesy has had a few shockers in our games, but I genuinely am happy when he's behind. Like, I feel confident having Hughesy behind me. I don't know why. I know he's let a few in, but I'm gonna put him I can't put him great. I can't put him decent. Can I put him? I'm putting him just there. I'm putting him just there. But he's better than people give him credit for. Next up, we've got George Benson, who is out living his best life in Bali, I believe, unless he's come back now. But I think he was decent. I'm pretty sure he was decent. I'm going to put him decent. I'm going to put him there. If my memory's awful, so I don't really know. Lachlan, again, I have no recollection. I'm going to put him just there. But again, I might be being nice here. He might be poo. But he can't. He's a tall, athletic Australian. Surely he can't be that bad. Alfie Days. Again, just there, I think. I think just there's fair. Phase Adapt. That American ball, it's never good. It's never good. If I remember... I don't remember him in the match at all. This was the year when we thought it'd be good to invite all the Americans over. It wasn't, and I wasn't a fan of that. But he was shite in the Sidemen versus Face Crossbar challenge, so he's going in poo. Stephen tries. Did he play? I never knew he played. Sorry, Stephen. I'm gonna put him just there. Then must be. He's not poo. I know he's decent at football, but I genuinely don't remember him kicking a ball, which is bad from me. Jay Swingler was Ramel and Jay played. I remember was he decent? I think he was decent. And then Ramel was I don't know. I'm gonna put him decent. I think. Or is that too? Oh, you know what? This is gonna sound bad. I'm gonna put him just there, and then Ramel is decent, if my memory serves me correctly. King Batch, poo. No, but he's athletic. No, he's going in poo. He's going in poo. Mo Vlogs. Oh, but this is awful. I don't know. I'm gonna put him just there. I think he can kick a ball. Mr. Beast. You know what? You know what? I was gonna put him in poo, but Mr. Beast. I love you with all my heart, my friend. Thank you for the jet money. You're going and goated. You're going and goated. You're forever goated to me. Pieface, like often when you shot at him, he was just there. If it hit him, it wouldn't go in. But other than that, it probably would go in. So I'm going to go just there. Because, you know what? He made the last save of the game to win us the match. And that means everything. So thank you, Pieface. Then we got Philly. Okay. It's between... No, it's not. He's only played one game. He was great in that game. I'm going to put him top of great. Not that I'm doing these in order, but I'm going to put him up there. He's not goated yet, but he's very good. And then we've got Theo Baker, who, again, I arguably the best YouTube footballer, but he's only played one game, and he missed the last free kick to tie it level and take it a penalty, so the best I can give you is great. Nico, did he score 2 goals? He scored 1, that's for sure. With the angle of Mizzy running on the pitch and filming it. That was a decent finish, to be fair. Lobbed the keeper. He's got to go decent, surely, right? But I know he's not good at football. I don't know how he scored that many goals, but we'll take it. Danny Aarons was decent, no? Oh, I don't know, but I don't know if I like my ratings anymore. If Nico's decent, can Danny be? I don't know. I do not know. I'm gonna put him. I'm gonna put him decent. I again might be a bit generous there. I don't know. Chandler was not bad for an American. We'll give him that. I'm gonna put him in just there. All right. Next up, we've got Chris, or were they formerly known as Chris? Are they still called Chris? I feel like Chris is a gender-neutral name. Chris, yeah, we got Chris. But they're going in poo, unfortunately. Poet. Now, Poet, was he on my team? No, he wasn't. He was on All-Star. But I remember him being decent. Poet was decent. However, he got skinned by Manny, and that's the only clip I remember. But I know he was decent. He was decent. He's going in decent. Vujanic scored in a game, I'm pretty sure. Did he score? Maybe he scored and it was disallowed. I remember him scoring sometime, but then he also went in net and let in a few stinky goals. I'm going to go... If I'm just looking at Poet and Vujanic, I'm going to go that Poet was better than Vujanic. So I'm going to go just there. I don't know if that's fair or not. Jamie is decent. I like playing with him. He's a workhorse. Despite being 47 years old, he's got some young beans in him. So he runs around a lot, which is very handy. So I'll put him in decent. Carl Jacobs, again, he's decent, isn't he? He is decent. He's like he played, despite being American, he did play a bit of football in college. But so I'm going to whack him in decent as well. He was decent, yeah. JMX. Now, this is the curse of the Sidemen match. If you play too good and you're too solid, you get booted off next year. So Joel almost played too good. He was too solid defender. So I'm putting him in great. But unfortunately, because it was too hard to score against him, and we want high scoring games, I think he got the boot. Then we got Zerka. Now, it takes all of my might to not put Zerka in poo, but he's not poo. He's actually not bad. As a defender, he's not bad. And again, he's got that grit, and like he'll stick a tackle in. But I'm not willing to go more than just there. But he is good. He is good. Then we got Josh Peters again, a victim of the too solid defense curse. I think it was him and Joel. Was it him, Joel, and Reeve? Played in one of the matches, and they were just like impenetrable. So he's going in great as well. But unfortunately, he didn't make it back. Then we got Keemstar. Poo, unfortunately. But again, some good memes came out of it. Fair play for flying over and playing. We got JJ. Whew, he's a bit of a weird one, JJ, because like he is decent. Like technically he's shit, but his fitness is great. He's going to go decent. He's going decent. He's going decent. He scored a couple goals. He scored goals in the games. You can't complain. He's indecent. Redman, Lewis. I don't remember a single time he kicked the ball. However, I did make him run into a fence head first once, if you remember that, back in the day. So just for that, I'm going to give him just there. He's not bad at football either. Marcus Butler, I think, was good. I think he was good. He's not going great, but I'll whack him in decent. Next up, we got, well, this is an easy one. Mini Minter, going in goated. I'm convinced he takes crack cocaine before every match, because whenever it's a Sidemen charity match, like, he plays good normally, like, throughout the year, but when it's Sidemen charity match time, always scores a hat-trick, always plays incredible, despite his fitness not being the best. I don't know how he does it. He's like Berbatov. He strolls around, scores wonder goals, he bangs it. He's fantastic. Then we've got Nepenthes, who did he play the first 2 years or just the first year? I'm gonna go just there. I think that's fair. I don't know. I don't really know. We got Ollie White. I don't know. I'm gonna go, I don't know. I'm gonna put him poo. I'm sorry, Ollie. I'm putting you poo. P Money. Again, he was intimidating. If you were running through on goal and P Money, his humongous shadow was looming over you, you'd be worried. So I'm gonna put him as was he decent or just there? I don't think I can give him decent. I'm gonna give him just there. Then we got Reeve again, mate, a victim of being too good. Just a solid defender. He is my favourite person to play football with. If he's centre back and I'm either left back or I'm centre back with him, he's amazing because he's very vocal, very solid. He cheers you on. He's like, oh, good tackle, mate, instead of being like, what the fuck are you doing, Harry? So I like him. We'll put him in great. Then Thatcher Joe. I think he was stinky. I think he was stinky. I remember people like running around him like he wasn't even there. So I'm going to go, I'm sorry, Joe, I'm going to go poo for you. Tobias? Did Tobias score? I might be bugging here. Did Tobias score the first ever goal in a Sidemen charity match? I think he did. Okay, hang on. Wait, I've just double checked. So he technically did score the first goal in a Sidemen charity match the first year we did it. However, it was an own goal. So I'm going to put him in poo. Purely because he scored an own goal. It probably is just there or decent, but own goal equals immediate poo, unfortunately. Then we've got Laserbeam, who, you know what? He's just there. He's just there. He tries his best. He can kick a ball. He can kick a ball, which is always a benefit in these matches. So he goes there. Vicstar. Now, I don't know, because you could do multiple things here. I could either be like, oh my god, goated, it's Vic, or I could go, he's poo. But in reality, bro, he is poo, but he scored 2 goals. He scored an open play goal. It's more than I've done. Like, I'm gonna have to. I feel bad to everyone in poo to do this, but I've got to put him just there. If we're being realistic here, I'm whacking him just there. 2 goals, tries his best. Not the best ball control, but mate, what more can you ask for from him? We've got me. I'm going to put me. My issue is I'm just there. However, if you were to give me a good centre-back pairing, like when I'm with Ethan or Ree, for example, I can creep up to decent. I think I'm putting myself in decent, man. Fuck these guys. I'm putting me decent. And then we got Will, who is he's just there. He scored last year. He's not poo. He's decent, but he's just there. He's just there. And that is my list. I mean, obviously, there's some bits and bobs I'd change around, but I'm going to run with that. Hopefully you enjoyed, boys. See you at the Sidemen charity match this year, and check out FootMob in the description. Have a good one.